Okay, number 9, again, interval of convergence. Let's take a look at it. And we're going to use a ratio test, a limit as n goes to infinity, absolute value of e to the n plus 1 times x minus 3 to the n plus 1. And remind you what we're doing. This is an. I just put down an plus 1. We're going to divide by an now. That's e to the n times x minus 3 to n. Looks like a relatively simple limit to do. And what are you going to get there? Let's take a look at that. You're going to get e, which is a constant, times the absolute value of x minus 3. What's that limit? It's e, absolute value, x minus 3. That's supposed to be less than 1. All right, let's see if we can work on that. And what does that mean? The absolute value of x minus 3 is less than 1 over e, which means x minus 3 is between 1 over e and minus 1 over e. Let's see if we can solve that. And what are you going to do? Add 3 to all sides, and you get 3 minus 1 over e. Get an x, and you get 3 plus 1 over e. All right, what I'm going to do over here is test the endpoints, because we need the interval, not the radius, the interval. And when you test the endpoints, again, I want to remind you, you're testing an original over here. And if I plug in, let's try one at a time. Let's try this guy first and just plugging it in. And what would you get over here? Let's put this down. N equals 12 to infinity. It would be e to the n. And then we left off with, well, if you plug in 3 minus e to the n minus 3, you would get minus 1 over e to the nth power. All right? Suppose you give you, well, it reduces pretty simple. I mean, we'll write this over here. N equals 12 to infinity. It would just simply be minus 1 to the n, which is definitely divergent. All right, I'm not going to include that. Let's do the upper limit, this one over here, see what happens there. And we'll plug it in. Again, we'll plug it in the original function. Sorry about that. The sum, n equals 12 to infinity, e to the n. And again, we're plugging in 3 plus 1 over a. What do you get? 1 over a, and that's raised to the nth power. What is it going to give you? It's just going to give you the number 1 there. Put that down. 1 to the n is always going to be 1. Divergent. So the interval is going to be 3 minus 1 over e. It starts there, but it does not touch it. And then it goes up to 3 plus 1 over e. All right, there is work down there, and certainly there's an answer as well. The answer might be written a little bit differently, and the reason that when I'm typing things up, sometimes it's easier just to type the e to the minus 1. When I'm writing it down, 1 over e is really the same thing. Thank you.